Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today what I want to do is talk about the Nomos Glashütte watches, really sort of the watch company and the way they have set things up. This, I think, would be a great model for a Swiss company. I don't think there's any Swiss company that has what Nomos has, and let me explain it as we go along. What Nomos provides is not only in-house movement, but also a range of watches from from under $2,000 to all the way up to 20,000. So let's take a look at this, and I think you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. This is the Club Campus 38. Now, 38 refers to 38 millimeters. They have them all the way down to 33 millimeters, but I thought this would be a good starting place. Notice that this one's got a California dial that makes it more interesting. Most of the design is very much Bauhaus. The caliber is called an alpha. The alpha it was based on a Peugeot 7001. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I used to use the ETA 7001 as their sort of a base wind-up, but then they developed it into the Alpha, so it is now fully an in-house one, hand-wound, 3 hertz. That's what I like. 43-hour reserve. Now, as a starting point, that just would be a starting point. I think they have them, the Nomos clubs. There's another one they have very at the sort of the lower end. Now, if we take a look at the model range here, in terms of prices, size, and movement, the prices range from 1,380 all the way up to 20,000. The size is from 33 millimeters up to 42 millimeters, and the movements are from the Alpha 0.2 all the way up to the DUW 5201. The Alpha 0.2, it really is an Alpha, except it has a shorter staff for the fourth wheel for the Tangent 33 Duo. This is 33 millimeters. It's 1440. At the other end, you have a caliber DUW 1001. It's a manual wind. The watch in this Lambda Deep Blue is $20,000 in white gold. 42 millimeters, and so you've got you've got a good range there. On the left there, you can see the different models, the Ahoy, Autobahn Club, Lambdas, all the way down to the Zurich. And each one of these has within it, there's a range. I don't think there is, the Nomos lacks a model that wouldn't fit your budget, and it's a strong thing about it, rather than sort of having to have a base one at over $5,000, over $7,000 or something like that. They start at a much more affordable base, and then they can go up from there. By the same token, they make their own movements. They have quite a few. They make 6 different manual movements. 3 are shown here: the DUW 4301, the 4401, and the 2002. DUW is when the Alpha, there used to be more than Alpha. I think there was Alpha, Beta, and some other ones. But then the DUW, these are the in-house Nomos Glashütte ones. So is the Alpha too, but these are additional ones. Now, there are also 5 automatics, the 6101, the DUW 5101, and then the 5201. As you can see, is that it's not a company with a one-trick pony in terms of price or movement or anything else. They've got a great range. And the final thing, if you take a look at, is that here's some examples of some different ones. And here's the Orion 38. It's got an alpha manual movement. The 38 refers to 38 millimeters. The Ludwig 39 Neomatic, 3700. The Metro Date Power Reserve. This was the original one they had of the Metro. 3780. None of these, so I mean, nothing on the top row is over 4,000. All of them are under 3,000. The bottom row, the Ahoy Neomatic 38 date, 4320 Autobahn Neomatic, 41 is 41 millimeters, 4800, and finally the Zurich World Time 6100. These are great prices. These are going into MSRP prices. Here's a tip. Check out the pre-owned prices. I found a Ludwig there for under 1,000. I mean, I don't know if it was a 39 Neomatic or not, but you can really get some good buys. Here's the message. Why don't the Swiss have an independent company, watch company, that has this kind of range, not only in models, but in prices and also in movements? I think Nomos is hard to beat for your typical collector. I think they're great watches. Let me know what you think. And this is an opportunity to subscribe if you like. And until next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection.